Do you experience that you are lacking focus or that you are pivoting too fast? And do you also want to know why this is a problem and what you can do about it to solve it? And then this video is perfect for you. And in this clip from our very first webinar, Luciano will tell you all about it.
If you are building a feature for 6 months and you haven't released anything yet, or if you have a 5-year plan that you really want to stick to, or you're constantly changing your roadmap, doing a weekly pivot every Friday, or if there are people within the founding team who have different visions for the future, you are lacking focus. You cannot plan for the long term. That's very important to acknowledge. There is this concept called the fog of the future. The further you look into the future, the more unclear things become. You need some kind of vision that all of the founders share and what you are all aiming for. You need to know the objective. You need to have this fake idea of, I'm going into this direction. We want to reach this mountain peak. But how you are getting there, you're using your compass, but the exact road you need to figure out along the way. So you need to, a good way to do this is to have a vision document that everyone within the company can see. You can even use it to show some of your clients, maybe a small part of them. You can, that gets you some external accountability as well. So it's harder to just switch it up a bit. You should be open to other solutions and outside perspective, so you should be able to change it. So think of situations like COVID hit. If you have a 5-year plan and you planned every step you will take, and you were 1 year into your plan, and COVID hits, good luck with the rest, because that's not gonna work. You need to be able to pivot, but you shouldn't do it too often. You need to have that goal. So if you have the document I talked about before, share it with everyone within your company, some external as well, because that's a really good way to keep everyone on track in the same direction. Maxime from ACE also noticed tunnel vision for many startups in the past and touches on the value of having mentors in the video we're going to watch. Peter and Daniel will also talk about their focus during development.
One of the, I'd say, most common pitfall is having tunnel vision, which basically comes down to the fact that it's a very good thing to be convinced of your own idea, especially as an entrepreneur. You need to be, because otherwise you're not going to get there. But there's also something like being too convinced of your own idea to the point where you're not taking any external advice. So one way how we are supporting startups that experience this is to broaden their horizon with our pool of mentors. We try to have a great variety of mentors for our startups to work with, to open their minds to potential new ideas and potential pivots for their startup idea.
When we started Dearly, we were actually like, okay, we want to focus on the young people. That's our target audience. But then the application went live, and then there were like people signing up from all kinds of different ages, different backgrounds, and this was amazing. So it became clear to us it was not just about supporting people in a certain age group, but it was more about, there are so many people in the Netherlands that are actually looking for support and acknowledgement that they can be in pain because they lost someone, and that they want to be connected to someone. So I think the key element of why we're doing this is it's actually one of our biggest powers, because it became clear that there are so many people in need of this support. So the validation is really there, and I think that's amazing. I think the greatest hurdles, well, one of the biggest for sure is focus. Yeah. Because there are so many things that you can do in the startup phase, that it's also easy to lose track of what is exactly the most important thing to focus on. The second one is more, I think it's more about finding really the product market fit. I think that was really, like, for us, of course we've done a lot of research, like ton of research, and we also had, you know, especially also in the business case, we had clients saying, yeah, we want to pay for your solution, but actually ending up paying for the solution, that's a completely different world. So that's definitely one of the biggest hurdles as well, that really finding what the customer wants and making sure that your product is in line with those needs.
And did you like this video? We have much more content for you to read and view. For instance, our other videos and of course our website. Together with you, we want to achieve growth for your startup. And we want to enable this by development, UX design, and of course, determining the strategy. Feel free to contact us with no strings attached, and let's see what we can accomplish together.